Save up to 50% off roller blinds, sheer curtains and vertishears at ABC Blinds mid-year makeover sale. It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Good morning. It's the Pete and Kymba Show with Ben Cousins. Sans Pete today. Producer Rami here with Kymba.
Yeah, Pete's gone and gotten sick. The week of the wedding, of all things, which is not okay, Pete. You need to be well enough for Thursday because this Thursday is the wedding WA built. You have all put this together. You have voted on every single element, and Lisa and Josh will be legally wed on our show Thursday morning, so you must be tuning in to hear absolutely everything that unfolds. We've got to reveal this morning after 8, you're going to hear what everybody voted for Lisa to carry as her bouquet. I am banking on the bachelor's handbag. The roast chook should be what she's carrying. If they voted for anything else, I'm going to be super disappointed, WA. But that will be after 8 o'clock. There's plenty more this morning. We've got the couple coming in to join us after 7, and it's going to be a great deal of fun. So stick around.
Make sure you're voting for what bouquet for Lisa to be holding today at the Pete and Kymba Ben Instagram page via the stories.
There's still 2 hours.
Yes.
2 hours to get in your vote. Come on, don't let me down. Think about how hilarious that's going to be.
Yeah.
Just Lisa coming down the aisle with a hot chook in a bag.
Then we can eat breakfast afterwards.
Oh, see? You've got everything we need.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Now, the Tipping Point show Travel Guide Special is actually going to air tonight at 7:30 on 9. And yesterday morning, before Pete got sick and went home, we had the chance to chat to Todd Woodbridge, who is the host of Tipping Point, also former tennis champion and general nice guy, and I don't know, the guy that everyone seemed to be swooning over in the office.
Yeah. Say daddy.
That was the best way to wrap it up. So you can listen out for Pete's delightful voice and why he's not here today. But this was our chat with Todd Woodbridge.
Well, it's been an incredible run, I've got to say. Obviously, we're about halfway through our second season and we're kicking goals, so to speak. It's been incredible. Part of its success is that it's a real reality show in a sense. We watch so much television and people are sort of used to your different types of styles of maths and blocks and so on that, they're quite edited and scripted in a way, and this just unfolds. And it's just covered all generations from like 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds through to 85, 90-year-olds. We've had it all.
Look, I'm just going to throw this out there. For my parents, it's event television. Do you get fan mail? Because my mum is such a massive fan of you that she's a letter away from sending you fan mail. Right? honest to God. And when we pitched the fact that we were talking to you, we had a lot of women reach out going, oh my God, Todd Woodbridge, we love him so much. He's such a dreamboat. He's such a doll. We love Tipping Point. Do you get fan mail?
Well, I used to. It's generational, though, when you're talking about real fan mail, isn't it? Because that's my era where people used to write, and it doesn't come in through text or a DM through my Instagram. Yeah, no, you got me blushing now about your mum.
Now, Todd, you are celebrating 30 years of marriage to your wife, Tash. And
yes.
We have a couple, Lisa and Josh, getting married on our show live this week.
Yeah,
and,
wow.
Lisa is skydiving into the wedding. She's wearing a TEMU dress that hasn't arrived yet. I'm wearing a giant balloon dress, and all their guests are dressed as Disney characters. Got any advice for a long and happy, healthy marriage?
Sounds like they're already on the laughing gas. In all seriousness, the one thing is you've got to do a lot of things together. And I got we're lucky, Tash and I, that we left Australia to further my tennis career, and we travelled around the world. We're on the circuit, and it was always like, okay, if I'm away for 2 weeks because I've got to work, then you've got to come and be there, and they've got to be there. And so we had these kind of rules in place where we did everything as much as we could together. I think that's put us in good stead. And 30 years has gone quick, by the way. I don't know where it went. Marriage 101 by Tipping Point.
That was Todd Woodbridge. The Tipping Point Travel Guide Special is going to air tonight at 7:30 p.m. on 9.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Dear Kymba.
What have we got? Really appreciate you sending in your Dear Kymbas. It's just any conundrum or anything that you're querying about your life, you can send it in by text or at our webpage, and peteandkimber.com.au, and I'll just give you some advice and I'll throw it out to our listeners as well. This one's, Dear Kymber, I'm feeling the pressure. I am 42 and probably the only person in my world without Botox. My group of friends, colleagues and younger sister all started years ago, and while I don't feel worried about ageing, it is affecting my confidence. In life and in photos, I look like a dried-up raisin compared to everyone else. Oh, God. Should I give Botox a try, or do I need to accept reality? Tanya.
Tanya.
I know what Tanya's talking about. I get it. I have had Botox before, but I'm not religious about it. So
Yeah.
I kind of I get headaches, and so sometimes I go and have that and it takes away my headache.
Okay.
But I don't do it
But I feel like she's struggling with how she's being perceived by her friends, like not fitting in.
well, it's not even...
And they're making her feel like she looks bad.
Oh, no, I
almost.
don't think it sounds like it's them making her feel bad. It's that her confidence has been affected. And I get that it's tough because you do look around and you start thinking, well, if these are other people my age and this is what we look like. When you do take a photo and it's all of your friends, if everyone's having work done and you're not, then you do look a little bit more haggard than everyone. Of
course.
Absolutely. It's just the nature of the beast, right? But I certainly don't think anyone should feel pressured to ever do it. I wish we could all age gracefully.
Yeah.
But it does seem very hard to subscribe to, especially since they've made it so much more affordable.
It's very affordable. I haven't even thought about doing it myself, and I don't like needles.
Well, if you want some stats, and I will give you, I'd love to hear from people, 13 10 60, if you're someone who feels pressured to get Botox or you didn't want to but you went ahead with it, I'd like to hear how your experience was. Or if you're someone who is going constantly and doesn't care what anyone thinks, want to hear all sorts of things. But so men make up about 10% of Botox clients.
Right, okay.
Botox injections increased 459% last year.
What, last year?
Yep, more than 8.8 million injections were given in 2024 worldwide. And the money spent on Botox last year comes to about $8.5 billion.
It's a massive industry.
That's just Botox. $8.5 billion and because Botox is like a brand too, right? So it's a lot. So
Look, I think go you. Like if you want to do it for yourself, absolutely. But if you're going to do it because your partner's kind of giving you a look and you should get it, or your friends or anyone else, that's when I'm like, oh.
I know, but this is I get where Tanya's coming from, because she's saying, I'm feeling like I look old and I don't know that I'm okay with it. So 13 10 60, are you someone who feels like Tanya? Are you on the fence? Are you wondering whether you should get it done? Or are you someone who's just bitten the bullet and you're going to go for it? Let's give Tanya some advice on how she can be comfortable maybe without getting it.
13 10 60. Give us a call if you're, as Kymba said, for it or against it or
Either
whatever.
way.
Either way.
Glenn's given us a call. Glenn, are you trying the Botox?
I do it, absolutely, guys. And you know what? If it makes you feel good, do it. It's like going for a massage, you know what I mean? Like, if it makes you feel good, go ahead.
Have you been doing it for long? And, what was kind of the reason that you started?
Well, I just noticed in photos there was a few wrinkles on my forehead, so I get that done. I've been doing it for about 2-3 years now, and I'd consider it a little treat.
I love that. I do love a weekly massage, by the way. So maybe I'll just pop in for a little
No,
needle.
don't. See, because there's a difference between I'm just going to do a few little, heighten a few things, and then, hey, we're sitting here on our lunch break and we work in a cosmetic surgery. Let's just do some stuff. That's when you come out looking...
It's so accessible these days, right? That's why everyone's getting it more.
It
as well.
truly is. Okay, well, thank you, Glenn. And look, Tanya, I don't know if we've been any help to you, but I think, look, definitely don't do it because you feel like everybody's pressuring you. Peer pressure's not a thing, right? We're not okay with supporting peer pressure.
But definitely do it if you want to do it. Tanya, go enjoy that needle, babe.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins presents The Wedding You Built.
It's a love story, baby, just say yes.
Lisa and Josh put themselves forward and said, we are prepared to get married legally married, live on air on your show. And we are so close. I mean, it's happening on Thursday, and Lisa and Josh are here with us. Good morning, guys.
Morning, how are you?
Good. Are you a bit nervous this morning?
A little bit.
There's a slightly
sensing
different
nerves.
energy about you two to what we've seen in the past weeks where we've gotten to know you.
Yeah.
Just know Lexi's going to make me cry.
Okay.
She knows
You're
what's coming up.
preempting what's coming.
Okay. But also, it is the week of the wedding. Are you
is.
feeling confident? We're
Yeah,
a few
definitely
days
confident.
away.
Yeah, definitely confident.
Super confident.
I can't
Okay.
wait.
All right,
It's-
great.
It's been very exciting seeing WA get involved and vote on all of the elements of your wedding. It's the reason that you're going to have all your guests dressed in Disney characters. It's the reason that, Lisa, you have to skydive in at the beautiful Barrett Lane Function Centre. There's so many great things that are going to be happening. But the reason that you're nervous right now, Lisa, is because you know that we had your kids come in last week and we got to meet your family, which has just been such a pleasure. And we had each one of your kids write a letter to the two of you for your wedding day
Yeah.
and how they feel about you. And it was such a lovely way to get to know your children. But one in particular that stood out to us was Alexi. Now, Alexi is your firstborn, Lisa. You were only 19 when you had him. Mm-hmm. And so you guys built a really special bond together initially in that time, because for a long time it was just the two of you.
Yeah, it was.
Lisa, why are you emotional already?
Because I love my kids.
Oh, sweetheart.
She loves her kids. That is like been one of the most really like outstanding things about you guys. We know how much you're, even when everyone voted for the Year 5 rock band to be playing at your wedding, you burst into tears because you were like, the kids.
She's a very emotional lady, that's for sure.
I watches.
Well, we've got tissues for you right here because we would love to play you Alexi's letter so that you can hear what he had to say when he came in and had a chat with Pete and I last week. Okay, let's hear it.
To Mum and Josh, today we celebrate more than a wedding. We celebrate love that's waited, love that grew quietly, and love that now stands proud in the open. You're both shown that it's never too late to find the person who feels like home. Together, you've created something gentle, something strong, something real. There's a kind of magic in the way you look at each other, like the world makes more sense when you're side by side. You laugh easily, you hold each other kindly, you've chosen one another every single day, and for that we celebrate. Not just the moment you say I do, but every morning you wake up and say it again with coffee, with care, with a look. May your days be filled with peace and joy, your hope always open, and your love always growing. This is your story, one of second chances, of courage, and of finding someone who makes life even more beautiful.
Alexi, can I just get you to be... Can we just get that on the day?
Yeah.
You don't even need me. I'll do the legal bits and we'll just get Alexi to read that. That was amazing. That was beautiful.
You wrote all that by yourself? Came up with all of
half
that?
asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Honestly, because
That was gorgeous.
the way it was written and those words and the way you put them together are well beyond your years, mate. Like, that sounds like someone who's loved and lost. That was stunning. Absolutely beautiful.
It's just as gorgeous hearing it back the second time.
Yeah, it was very
Lisa, Josh, how did that feel?
From him. Yeah.
You okay,
Oh,
Lisa?
He really has a way with words, doesn't he?
Oh, jeez.
You know, Lisa, I said to you when you guys came in, all of your kids, there's 6 of them that you've blended in this family. And they're also emotionally intelligent. They were all really open about their feelings. They came in and shared with us how special they think your relationship is, how grateful they are. And on each side, your children, Lisa, who were so grateful to have Josh in their life, and Josh's daughters who are so grateful to have you and that they're so happy you guys are together. They all expressed themselves in a really similar way. I take it you guys are the type of family that just talk about your emotions and you talk about what's going on in your lives.
Yeah, we do the best.
I've always encouraged all my kids, and if there's anything wrong or anything that you need to talk about, be open and honest and keep that line of communication going with me, because if I don't know, I can't help them all.
Yeah.
And Josh and I try and teach them all of that. By the way, we work our stuff out as well.
Yeah, we do.
By communicating and, just been there for one another.
Did you know, has he spoken to you that way before, the way how he feels about you two together? Or is that like the first time you've
pretty
kind
much
of...
the first time we've heard something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Alexi, he keeps his cards pretty close to himself unless there's something like really wrong or, he's sort of like, I don't know how to explain him.
But that's probably what made it more special.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
literally has never opened up his heart like that, like too much, if you get what I mean. That was...
There's some good words there, that's for sure.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Very
That's why I was
well
ready to
made.
walk out.
You guys are so beautiful, and on Thursday we'll be able to marry you guys legally. But Kymba, I can't help but feel like we've screwed up, possibly.
Why?
Because, looking at her reaction, Lisa's reaction right now to one letter, how's she going to feel hearing the 5 other letters we've got on her wedding day?
Yeah. We're saving them for your wedding. You're going to hear all of them together.
Yeah.
Oh, no, really?
Let's do the makeup after, okay?
Oh.
They all wrote letters and they're beautiful
Like
letters.
the morning or at the actual wedding?
At the wedding.
At the wedding.
Yeah. Don't worry. So it's just going to be a big love fest.
You did
That's what
say
this
you
is
should-
all about.
She did say she'd be crying all day.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
okay.
It's all right. Well, stick around. We're going to have a bit of fun when you come back because we're going to play another round of yay or nay.
Okay. I know.
We'll get you laughing again.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
On Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins, it's yay or nay.
A very special round because we have our couple, Lisa and Josh, with us this morning. How you going, guys?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. You are, of course, getting married legally live on our show on Thursday. I mean, it's a couple more sleeps.
So exciting.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
So it'll be
Literally.
great to try and break it up before it gets good with a round of yay and nay, right?
Yeah. Let's see how this one goes.
We'll see how we go. We played a round of this when we first met you. We thought, let's bring it back, give it another go. We'll see if we know a few more things about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, following attractive people of the opposite sex on social media.
3, 2, 1.
Nay.
Yay.
Finally opposing.
Josh said nay.
follow it.
Lisa's saying yay.
You have friends that are attractive. Like, you can be friends with people that look good.
She's looking at him right now like, please, baby, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's good news because it means
that
it's never come up in their
following?
relationship
Yeah.
as there's no problems of jealousy or anything weird
Exactly.
going on.
Discuss it
No,
after
I'm not
this.
a jealous person, that's for sure.
It's like following them. That's what.
Yeah.
That was the question. Following.
That's
Yeah.
good. See, we've
Yeah.
learned something. See, no jealousy.
I
Love
follow
this.
the rock.
That's good.
Oh yeah, look. See, you can only
know?
say you follow the rock because Pete's off sick today. Otherwise, Pete would have
Otherwise,
derailed
I'll
this
teach.
to talk about the rock for 2 hours.
All
Okay,
right, second one.
got the second one for you. Tracking each other's location.
3, 2, 1.
Nay.
Nay.
No, don't know where each other are at.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. I trust her enough
I-
to not to do that sort of thing.
Yeah. If we're going to be late or anything like that, it's not out of jealousy or it's out of respect that we just let each other know where we are going to be and that we're safe and everything's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be fussed if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make no difference.
Oh
really.
yeah, 100% me too. But like,
You
yeah,
see me at
no,
work.
No need.
I don't think I need to do that.
Great.
Where
Now-
are you? I'm at work. Me too. Great.
Yeah.
See you when you get home.
I know,
Get
right?
milk.
Pretty much.
What do you do? Cleaning.
Okay, let's try the third one then. Telling your partner everything.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, so let's give you an example then. What if, Lisa, what if you're out with one of your girlfriends and your girlfriends tell you a story about something that's happening in their life? Will you share it with Josh?
Absolutely.
So do they
I'm
know?
sorry.
If they
Yeah, basically.
Good morning, friends of Lisa.
when anyone tells us, they should know that my partner will know as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
And look, I'm not that shocked because on the weekend we did go cowgirl line dancing at your hen's night. I sat down next to your friends Lisa, and I think within about 30 seconds we were having some pretty open chat.
Yeah.
We learned a lot about each other in those first few minutes.
Yeah, I need a debrief after. Definitely.
Oh, fantastic. Well, look, guys, I want you to stick around because after we play Alpha Barks, we are going to reveal the bouquet that you'll be carrying when you walk down the aisle on Thursday.
Okay.
What did you guys want again?
Because we had the
I went
lightsaber,
I wanted the bachelor's handbag.
the bachelor's handbag, the hot chook,
Hot
the
chook.
roast chook in a bag,
Yeah.
and of course the broccoli head.
There's the third option.
That's the third option.
Get onto the Pete and Kymba Ben Instagram page right now because the voting's about to close in about 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Come on. We are desperately trying to get the cooked chook across the line. I really want to see, when are you ever going to see a wedding again where the bride's coming down
Exactly.
carrying
Come on.
cooked
Come on,
chicken?
people, do it for Pete.
Yeah, come on. We want this.
Wants this.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Now, we've got Ben Cousins with us. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, team.
How you doing,
are we?
mate?
Very good.
Okay, well, look, because you're here, we better play your introduction, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ben Cousins is making a wedding cake from scratch. And that's a big deal when lemonade scones are his PB. All right, let's go. If you trust your cake with Benny, you know what's at stake. But trust Benny will come through with your wedding cake. You want 7 layers, then don't mind the taste. At least Benny will make you some kind of wedding cake.
Starting to feel the pressure about
I
the
feel
wedding
like,
cake.
I feel like Zach gave you some outs there. There was opportunities. You're like, it doesn't have to taste good, just has to be 7 layers. Have you put more thought into this cake yet?
I'll go for height, not taste.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Well, stick around because coming up next, we need to reveal to our couple, Lisa and Josh, who are getting married live on our show this Thursday. We're going to reveal what bouquet Lisa will be walking down the aisle with. Will it be the bachelor's handbag? Did we get the hot chook across the line?
Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins presents The Wedding You Built.
It's a love story, baby, just say yes.
There's been a lot of love on this show for the last few weeks, and it is all culminating on Thursday, where we do a live legal wedding on air where Josh and Lisa will be getting married. Ben, you've been looking forward to this the whole time.
Yes. I have.
But you've also been quite a responsible voter in the process of WA voting for every element of their wedding. You've gone quite traditional, my friend.
I have discovered through this process that I am a traditionalist.
Lisa and Josh joining us this morning. How are you guys going?
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Now, every day we speak to you and we talk about what was voted in overnight. And sometimes we leave it to WA and sometimes Pete and I really try to intervene.
Yeah.
And we really tried to push this one. We have simple asks. It's not even a big deal. We just sometimes go, guys, we just want this one thing to get across the line and we hope that WA will listen.
Yeah.
And we're about to find out if they did. Now, the current category is what Lisa will be carrying down the aisle as her bouquet. Ben, why are you shaking your head?
Well, you haven't even got not one option.
Because you're
Falls
going
in
to
line
say
with
you
as
wanted
a
traditional flowers.
Not
God,
one option is a bouquet of flowers.
if we were just doing a normal wedding, why do it?
It doesn't even have to get up. I just want it to be an option. That's all.
But here's the thing. If we gave that option, people would vote
People
for
would
it.
have voted for it.
And it's
I
not what you
get
two
that.
want, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well, let's tell you
Scarlett
how we
100%
went.
wants the broccoli.
That's right, yeah, one of your daughters.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's revisit the options quickly. Of course, your bouquet when you walk down the aisle on Thursday could be a lightsaber. Just going to be a lot of fun. I don't know how you're going to throw it afterwards, but oh, cool. The head of broccoli, which would be a long-stemmed number, of course.
Broccolini.
Or the one, broccolini's cute, or the one that Pete and I have been savagely pushing for the last 24 hours, the bachelor handbag, the cooked chook in a bag. Lisa, you voted handbag.
I did.
You wanted a
100%.
hot chook?
Yeah. I wanted to see that fly through the air.
See all your bridesmaids and everyone go for the run.
Yeah, that would be funny.
See, there you go, Ben. Wouldn't you rather mark, if you're going to do it your best, and
dripping
then
oil.
wouldn't you rather mark a cooked chook than a bouquet of flowers?
Yeah, that's quite funny. The hot chook.
The votes are in.
Okay.
I can tell you that the lightsaber came in with 35% of the vote.
Jeez.
That's
Hard to pick, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a strong vote.
That's a good one.
It's a strong vote. It's between the broccoli and the hot chook. And all I can say is, WA, you've made an enemy out of me and Pete.
Oh, no.
You're carrying the broccoli. It came in at 42% of the vote. Only 23% for the hot chook.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, I did try.
You did try,
I
Lisa.
did, yeah.
We've tried to give you the wedding of your dreams. The woman just wanted a hot chook in a bag.
Chook.
I'm sorry that we haven't been able to deliver.
That's okay.
But those who wanted the broccoli head, the winnings are all yours. So well done. Thank you, WA, for voting. There is one more vote to go. And you won't expect this one at all because it is the last category to vote on, and I don't think you two know anything about this, Lisa or Josh.
No,
I
I
thought
thought that
pretty
might have been over today. Yeah.
It still has something to do with your bridal dress.
Oh.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins presents The Wedding You Built.
It's a love story, baby, just say yes.
Only a couple more sleeps, WA. You have voted on every element of Lisa and Josh's wedding, and on Thursday it is happening. You are invited, so just get in that, turn your radio on, we'll be there, and you will hear how this entire wacky wedding unfolds. And we have to say it's wacky because the choices you've made, WA, like Lisa skydiving in, and now she's carrying a head of broccoli down the aisle. There's a lot of weird choices in there. Josh and Lisa still with us. You guys are all good?
Yeah, very excited to hear this next option.
I love that the first time we met you, we said, are you up for anything? And you said, absolutely. And that has been, you've been so true to your word. Nothing's phasing you guys.
No, we'll do anything, really.
And you've got Ben in the corner here who is really fighting for all the traditional elements and thinks that we've all gone a bit wild with your wedding choices.
You lot, but it's phased me.
He wanted to just do a real nice wedding somewhere. Okay, so we need to explain that we've got one more category to vote on. And this is an unexpected category, one that you wouldn't have seen coming, because WA, you did vote. We said, what should Lisa wear as her bridal gown? And we asked you to vote. And we gave you choices. And you all voted for the TEMU wedding dress. And we said to you, we don't know what time it's going to arrive. We don't know if it's going to be here on time. We don't even know if it'll look like the picture on the website. But I can tell you that the dress has arrived.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
The dress is here.
Been very worried.
Jeez.
It has arrived. We were quite concerned, but it's here.
It's okay. Is it going to fit?
Well, who knows? It's TEMU, mate.
Exactly.
But what I can tell you is that we actually purchased 3 dresses on TEMU
Oh, gosh.
because we didn't know which one to go with. And we're now going to give WA the chance to do the final vote on your wedding for which dress you wear.
Oh, wow.
Now, I'm going to describe the dresses.
Okay.
So Josh doesn't get to see them. He won't see you until the day when you've skydived in.
That should be interesting.
But
Okay.
I don't know. Look, if I'm honest, it might be a wasted category, this one, because I think I know what everyone's going to vote.
Okay.
And Ben, you've seen the dresses. We've showed you pictures, and you're very unhappy.
I am. Very.
Why are you unhappy?
Well, as a traditionalist, I am very, very unhappy. All I'm
Okay.
going to say.
Does that make you nervous, Lisa?
Oh, no. No, not at
Okay.
all.
Well, WA, you
Maybe a
need
little
you need to go to Pete Kymba Ben on Instagram stories and throw in your vote. You've got till 8 o'clock tomorrow to vote for the dress that Lisa will be wearing. They are all from TEMU. I can tell you, you are choosing between the white flower dress. It's a white sort of taffeta type flower number. Okay. It's very pretty.
The laugh has just been consistent the whole way
It's
through
very
this,
pretty.
We love it. We do love
And
it.
if it's not that, then there's the option of a banana dress. It's yellow. And it's got a face on it, and you'll just look like a giant banana. Now, let's not forget, you're standing next to Josh, and WA voted that he's wearing a devil's costume.
Exactly.
So it could be a banana and a devil up there.
And a gorilla.
And a gorilla, because that's going to be what your groomsmen are wearing. So the third dress, I think you can trust WA. I don't think they're going to go for this.
Okay.
The third dress is a pink dress.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem with that, right?
All right. Pink's nice.
It's fine.
I don't
Pink's
know.
nice. Yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Except on the front, it has written in quite large letters, "Ask me about my explosive diarrhea."
Please.
Then you're mortified.
No. I'll stop the wedding if that gets up.
Now, I don't know. So WA, we've put the pictures on the Instagram. You can see these dresses and make the choice. Josh, you are not allowed to look at socials for the next 24 hours,
Right.
just in case she turns up in a diarrhea dress. You're not allowed to witness it. So no on the socials for you. So everyone else,
No,
Pete,
my
Kymba, Ben, go and throw in your vote. And I'm putting in this now. I'm going to say Pete is going to wear whatever comes second. Okay? So whatever gets the highest vote, you will be getting married in. Whatever comes second, Pete's going to be wearing for the day.
No,
So good luck, WA. Go and put in your vote. Good luck, Lisa.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Life can be so unpredictable, especially when that's the aim of this game. So we're asking, what happens next?
What's your favourite segment, Ben?
It is my favourite segment.
You enjoy what happens next because we just hear a real-life story from somewhere around the globe, and then the story just stops and we have to predict what's going to happen. Sometimes they're far out of the realms of possibility where we would never guess. Let's give the first one a go.
A man was walking his dog when he noticed a car accident. He rushed to help and pulled a woman from the wreckage. What happens next?
I think that it turns out it's his wife. I reckon he goes to rescue her and then he learns it's his wife. What are you going with? Today.
Yes, today. Well, he definitely knows her.
You think that's a given?
Yes.
Or it could be that he just takes her out of the car and then just as he gets her out, the car explodes in a kind of Mission Impossible type movie scene.
These two have had a big fallout and he cannot, it's the one person in his life that he swore he would never bury the hatchet. He can't get over it. He would cross the street to avoid this person.
So much
and
drama.
now he saved her life.
Oh, my God. Are we sending you into Universal
And
when we
he's
want to do a
torn.
movie
He's
pitch?
torn about it.
All right, let's hear what happened next.
Years later, he finally found his birth mother, who he had been looking for since childhood. His birth mother turned out to be the woman he saved from the wreckage.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's pretty
Wow.
grand. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we like that.
All right, I didn't see that one
Birth
coming.
mother.
Okay, let's go for another one.
I had been dating my boyfriend for 2 years. We lived together, had a dog together. So one weekend, he tells me that he's going to go visit his parents. I'm like, okay, great, fine. I wanted to get some stuff done around the house, and it was much easier when he was not there. And as I'm cleaning in our bedroom, my eyes just kind of drift over to his junk drawer, which is in the nightstand next to the side he sleeps on.
Okay, his junk drawer. What's in there? I reckon it's a photograph of his other family.
Yeah, well, that's...
Hello?
Yes,
Bueller.
it's his other... yes,
Bueller.
of his other husband, I'm going to say.
Okay, all right. Let's see what happens next.
So naturally, I decide to go through it. And I'm digging through cables and cords and receipts. And that's when I see a thick envelope. Inside is really nice quality cardstock and embossed gold lettering. It's a wedding invitation. And my first thought is, he got invited to a wedding and didn't tell me? That's weird. But no, way worse. So then I start reading the invitation and it says, you are cordially invited to attend the wedding of my boyfriend's name, to some random girl. And then I look, the date, it's in 2 months. This is not like he had some secret fiance and they broke off the engagement years ago. No, this is an upcoming wedding. And the dates of the wedding were dates that he told me he was going to be on a business trip.
Wow. People are so brazen. Like, that's just next level.
He's getting married.
Like, I mean, you know, at least when she kicks him out, he's got something already to move forward with, hasn't he? He's already made plans. He's got himself sorted.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
We've got a special guest in the studio, Ben.
We do, very special. So last year I did Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, you did. Top 3, right?
Yeah, not top 3. But my amazing dance partner, Siobhan Power, is in town. How are we?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you.
It's great to have you here. We had the pleasure of meeting early. Was it early this year or end of last year when you did the dance at Varsity Bar?
It was last year. Yeah. We did our cha-cha.
It has.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to reunite again, right? Because you guys, I must say, Siobhan, Ben said so many lovely things about you and how patient you were with his dancing. But
very patient.
Ben, you've enjoyed the dance so much. You've still maintained a bit of dancing in your life.
Yeah, I haven't stopped. So
how cool
I've loved
is that?
it. Yeah, and a big part of that has been, you know, what Siobhan taught me early days, and I loved it. I really did. So
you're very serious about it. He's a serious dancer.
But that must be exciting for you because, you know, they throw you on Dancing with the Stars. You have partners come through. They learn what they can to get over the line. It must be cool to see someone like Ben go, I want to continue this. I've really developed, because he had to try. He was honest about the fact he had to try really hard.
Yeah. It's so cool that he's still dancing. And I think probably one of the only celebs that have continued dancing on the show.
Wow. So many of them don't continue.
Yeah, no. I think you may be one of the only ones. And we still talk about you. Everyone's like, oh, Ben's still dancing. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm really happy that he's still dancing, and it's super cool.
Well, this year
I have to have a dance with you, see how you're going.
Where it's at,
I think he'd probably impress you.
Yeah.
I think this year you've already been told that you're dancing with Harry Garside.
Yes,
the boxer.
Yeah, he's lots of fun.
Yeah, he would have spent a bit of time on his feet, on his toes.
Yeah, light on his feet. And he actually did some ballet, so he had some training.
Must be nice to have a bit more ability to work with this year.
Hey, you were great.
Oh, yeah.
Ben.
Yeah.
See?
Tried to make up for it in other areas, but ability, no.
Very supportive. But you've got a side business as well, or a business that you have started up. Tell us all about XO Wedding Dance Co.
Yeah, so this is what I specialise in, teaching couples their first dance.
For their wedding
dance. Yes,
which is very timely.
I know, it's perfect.
Now that you mention it.
Now, yeah.
Well, because we have Josh and Lisa getting married live on our show on Thursday. WA, you can tune in and you will hear all of the things that you have voted for this wedding. Siobhan, while we've got you here, have you been trying to get the couple through a few dance moves?
Yes, I have. I've already taught Josh and Lisa a few steps.
How's it going?
Yeah, they've got it already. We're already halfway through the routine.
I better not have missed all the magic.
They have rhythm.
Hey?
You know, because we went country girl line dancing over the weekend for the Hens Night.
Yes.
And Lisa warned me and said, look, I've got 2 left feet. I'm probably not. And I said, no, it's line dancing. We're all going to be fine. She was tripping all over herself. We had the best time ever, don't get us wrong. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
I was worried that she did tell me that they went, she went line dancing and she was falling all over the place. So I was like, oh, okay, here we go again. No. No, but she's picked it up.
Has she turned up in her dancing jazz shoes today?
Not quite her, no. She's got some boots on, so we've had some struggles, some chunky boots. Hopefully she doesn't wear those boots on the wedding day.
We don't know. We can't even guarantee it. I mean, WA have been voting on their outfits, and right now we are currently in the vote on Pete Kymba Ben Instagram. You can go there and vote for her wedding dress because one of them's like a kind of white wedding dress.
Yeah.
One of them's a banana. And the other one has a terrible statement written on the front. So I don't know what kind of shoes you'll be wearing.
Yeah, okay. Well, I hope for the dance, maybe not the banana. I don't think that will quite work with the dance.
Well, we would love to get you to go off with them now and practice a little bit more so that they have something to show off about on Thursday when
Very
everyone's
excited.
watching.
Yeah, amazing.
We're so glad you're back in town, and good luck with EXO Wedding Dance Co.
Thank you.
Make sure everybody, if you need someone to teach you your first wedding dance, Siobhan's your gal.
I am your gal.
Now, do you need me to help with anything?
Yes. Go on, get up there and show them how
Join
it's
us
done.
on the dance floor.
Feeding Kymba with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. Save up to 50% off roller blinds, sheer curtains and vertishears at ABC Blinds mid-year makeover sale. Book a free measure and quote at abcblinds.com.au.